Welcome, welcome. It's time for us to head to the Starport and see if we can get out of here and get away from this system that lost its son. The final dawn, everyone. Oh. I mean, we'll take them. Yeah, thank you very much. Are you sure you wish to collect the remaining trophies and leave this location? Yes. Where were they? Where did I miss them? Not that I mind, you know. Not that I mind. I'd forgot about this area. Do we have to walk all the way back?
If we manage to find an intact shuttle in this burning hellscape, it will be a miracle sent by the God Emperor.
For a person as important as the Lord Captain, I am certain there will be a vessel waiting where it should be. Surely the commoners know their place in the evacuation order.
Surely. And we've got some level up bows going here, so let's see about this, what we got here then. So, it's willpower again. It reflects the character's ability to withstand the horrors of warp. Resisting negative mental effects and psychic powers. I think that's probably wise to have that. Okay, we got any thumbs ups? No. Okay. Want stuff? Yeah, more support stuff. Defense maybe, might be a good idea. Or wearing heavy armor? No. Ooh, armor against fire damage. Energy damage? I don't think we've seen that, have we? Not sure. Although, what is this? First attack in combat with any plasma melter or power weapons deals additional damage. Okay. Force weapon attacks deal 1 more damage. While the Psyker is not in the target's line of sight, or the Psyker is in cover, all resistance tests of the target suffer a -4 penalty. I kind of like that a little bit, because I am always trying to stay in cover, etc., so feels correct for me. Okay. Perception describes how well a character perceives their surroundings, increases awareness skill, and reduces enemy dodge chance. Again, she's kind of like a buff character for me right now, so... I feel like toughness, just survivability, like it's leaning towards toughness over perception there. Right. Nothing on that, okay. Enemies damaged by the navigator suffer 10% damage, master of time. Whenever an ally in combat gains an extra turn, the navigator gains a stacking +5 bonus to willpower. Ooh! That's actually really good, isn't it? Because we're constantly giving extra turns out. My logic there in my head is like, we're giving extra turns out, so we're going to constantly get this stacked up, aren't we? To 25 willpower. So, yeah. Seems wise to me. Okay, strength versus toughness. I'm thinking strength. Okay, so... enemies attacked by the Blade Dancer have their weapon skill, ballistic skill, and perception reduced by that until the start of the Blade Dancer's next turn. Penalties do not stack. Okay. Blade Dancer's Medicae is now determined by weapon skill instead of intelligence. Steady hand. Parry increased by 2 bonus. I mean, that seems like a really good idea, right? If a character attacks a target with a melee weapon, the target may attempt to both... not melee attack. I want... melee area attack. Yeah, that's the bit I want. The area attack. An area attack deals damage to all creatures in the area of effect. Because... does that count towards... hold on. This. Does this count as an area attack? That's the question. So I feel that's important in deciding whether or not I want to go with that. I'm gonna go with Blinding Blades, because that could help me out elsewhere. Yeah. Okay. Heinrichs. Agility, strength, willpower, strength again. Let's just double check. Affects the damage a character inflicts on melee weapons. He is quite strong, so does feel like it's a good idea. Eternal Glory. First time the momentum reaches 200 during the Psyker's turn. Psyker gains +5 to all characteristics. I just double check. Hey. I was gonna say, like, is this until the end of combat? And it's like, yeah. Eternal Glory then. Eternal Glory. I'm doing my part. No other character in the current party has the same archetype as this character. Ready to serve. Although, All allies, excluding Xenos, in the current party gain +5 to the same characteristic chosen for humanity's finest. How was that? Is that one around here? I'm not sure on that. Where's that? I don't feel like that's actually going to be good. Ooh. Although the Emperor protects. No. All enemies in the area effect of Warhammer and Furious Recital gain +1 stack of disturbed effect. And that just seems simple, doesn't it? More damage from the looks of it, like, yeah. Awareness is the recommended, and we always go with the recommended. Avalard! Strength, I feel strength. Okay, so when an Imperial World character is affected by an ally's non-damaging ability, so a buff, I assume, or affects an ally with such an ability, their resolve is increased by 1 for 1 round. Yeah. Feels okay. Okay. Where are we going? Not that way. Ooh, hello. Obscure glyphs. Is that a goods thing I've not checked? I've been ambushed. See what we got. Kinda wanna hide then. As best I can. Okay, Seth. Well, I've been ambushed, I can't hide, can I? No, just gotta go.
Let's make it quick. Hold on.
Hold on. It's okay.
Vengeance will be swift.
Okay, let's hide you there.
Guided by
That
fate.
sharpshooter. Nice. Nice. Don't need anything else. Assuming that I'll last into my next turn. Cabela, I do need you moving up. It's a bit dangerous, but yeah, we'll go there. Oh, steady. Thank you. Okay. That doesn't really get us anywhere, so we'll just wait on that.
Here we go.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Did you just take out one of their own guys? Okay.
Let's get to it.
It don't bother me. Miss Cassia. There's not enough range for that. Okay. And just buff, 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 buff. Okay, Abelard. Just wondering if I can get up there. I don't think I can. Just get him flying up. That's the plan.
We should deal with this.
Ah. Have to wait on that. I'll hold on to that. Endure just in case. Moving on. Heinrichs. Similar situation with you, mate. Just in case it gets a bit too close. Right, is that... Are you in range for that?
The Inquisition
Can you get...
taught me
Yeah,
many
got to
things.
get a bit closer. Okay. Okay, Seth. You move up a little bit, mate. In range of anything? Not really there. Could see about switching up to you. Range is not great for that. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We'll wait on everything else then.
Let's get to it. Let's make it quick.
Okay, controlled shot. Can't get you because you're hiding. Ooh, I was hoping that was going to get the one behind as well, potentially, or something like that, but no. Just move up a little bit with that. Alright, so I want to be careful about that. Can I? I can.
I bring mercy and retribution.
That's what I was after. We don't really want to do that. Still got that. Let's move down there. Okay, move up a little bit, you know. Okay.
Hold on.
I'm gonna hold on to that. Get that Heinrichs. Extra turns, mate. Extra turns, that's what we want. You can't do anything there. Do that. Okay. You taking out, mate. Nice. Get you over there. Yeah, pairing him up. The Cassia is working out so well. Where'd he go? He's over here. Because look at the movement we've got with him. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, hello. Not enough action points. Okay. It's still Cassia's turn. It's like, oh yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. Hey, Ballard. It's just left in the dust, really. By Heinrichs. We'll still head around. Yep. Get that out now, I suppose. Bit of endure. Okay, we'll go there. And then we'll charge. Target's too close, okay. Then we'll charge. Lovely, lovely. Just need to basically just wait.
High momentum.
And it's like it's like, I don't know.
God Emperor, move through me.
It's like, they're just all far away, so it's like, yeah, go there, I guess. Alright, enter. And Cassia's a mind thingy there, so go there. Can I not go there and then tell it to do it? Yeah, there we go. Can I reach? No. We'll throw it on you, may as well.
Of military tactics.
Extra turns and all that, extra turns.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Oh yeah, squad. Right, then we can come around there. And... have you done, mate?
One to a
Bosh.
target.
Right. That worked out alright, didn't it? Feel like I'm being led into a false sense of security, though. Being like, see how easy that was? Like, ha ha ha! Ha ha! What's gonna go wrong? Make sure we disarm that. Okay. Taking that. Okay, want to come over here, disarm this one, obviously. And then get you. It's the creepy noise. The guard there. Insurgents walked in a crowd right across the mine barrier, seemingly oblivious to the fear of death.
None shall stand in my way.
It's guards, but they seem okay. Right, do we not head this way and go get a ship? There's one right there. There's two around. Several around. Okay. I feel like something's gonna happen here. No? Where's that taking us then, anyway? Not sure. Just a rest area? Seems to be a rest area, doesn't it? Captives. Judging by the caustic smell and oily stains, Promethium was probably stored here. Okay. Those goods we saw. Ooh, very nice. I feel like this is just sort of like
I did fine.
a rest area. Dark, what, Death World origin. Light flank armor. Okay. So, let's have a gander at what we got. Weapon-wise, armor-wise. Because, is that better? Would that be good for us? That feels like maybe a Heinrich sword. Armor slightly worse, but character wearing this armor will dodge 39% of average enemy attacks in this chapter. I think the base armor property and the world property, it's like, you know, maybe is better for him there. Oh, that was down there. I was looking at that. It's like, where's me hats? I may as well give it to someone. Actually, feels like it's better the other way around. A bit more armor on you. Get the logic there. Okay. Is there anything really good here? I don't feel like there's anything really good here, just based on their designs. Can we have it sort of like the... how good it is? Because that would be useful, wouldn't it? How good it is order. Because what we got right now? Staff of House Orcelio. There's another one! There we go. How's that compare? Oh, we can't use it. That would be nice if we could have that, like the Visions of Death. There's that. That's probably worth holding on to if we get a telepath around. Now, two-handed. Where's our... do we have any two-handeds? I rolled that, but what about this? So, 8 to 12. I was very confused. I was like, hold on. So it's that one I want to compare it to. Like the 8 to 12. So 8 to 12. 6 to 8. I don't think we've got anything really that's worth going for. Probably worth at least... where are they? Putting some of those down here with you. Let's throw out some fire grenades with you as well. Put some grenades out here with you. You've got healing packs. Let's give you a spare one. Fire grenade down here. Okay, I think we're decently sorted there. Decently. Not amazing, but decently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a save and then I'm going to move forward. Mainly because I need to go to the toilet before anything else comes up. Yeah. Be right back. Right. Let's get going then. Starport. It's giving us a little room though. I'm worried what's coming our way. If it's like, hey, look, a little area so you can prepare. Anything down here? Ha 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 ha. Always worth checking around. Ooh. Hull plating. Infernos. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see here. Let's give you that one. Because that seems much, much better, doesn't it? So we've definitely got that equipped, right? Oh, we got it equipped there. I didn't want it equipped there. I wanted it equipped there. And I wanted, like, the really good gun over there. There we go. Okay. I was going to say, was everyone just on one spot there? Like, I was like, where's everyone else gone? It's like, oh, they're there. They're there. Okay. Let's move on up then. Saving for a reason. So who we got here anyway? This guy. Is that the Commodore dude? Whatever. The stench of something, and blood blankets the starport. Echoes of shouts and gunfire drift over the landing pads. The shards of plexiglass crunch underfoot. You recognize Sergeant Malgar amid the crowd huddled next to the shuttles. He was the soldier who greeted you upon your arrival on Rykad Minoris. A group of bloodied and frightened people are wedged between Malgar's wardens and the shuttles. You recognize them as governor of the planet. That was it, governor. And the members of his high-ranking entourage. Their expensive attire has been torn in the fight, and many bear wounds left by bayonets. I'm gonna go with Governor. Would you care to explain to me what is going on here? Oh! Was that it? Alright then. What? The governor turns to you but does not get the chance to say anything as Malgar strikes him with a stun baton. That was a stun baton? Okay, don't trouble yourself, Lord Governor. I'll explain myself. Our esteemed... Alright, chill. What the hell? Our esteemed governor and his gang of cronies have been carrying behind us, and now when things get rough, they thought they could scarper and leave us to die. We've shed our blood for him and broken our backs to provide for him. And after all this, you think that's fair, you piece of grok shit? Oh my. The governor spit. Alright, oh, he's gone. Can I take his armor? Could be useful. The governor spits out blood and opens his mouth to respond when his head explodes. Oh, his body falls limp to the side, his remaining eye staring upward. The chorus of nobles screams. Yet there they are. Cannot drown out the sergeant's spiteful whisper. Enough. You've said your piece. For generations upon generations, the nobles of this world cared for Rykad Minoris and ensured the prosperity of its inhabitants. And this is your gratitude, peasant? For killing a nobleman, you deserve to be executed where you stand. My mentor was right. The rabble truly have no honor. Madness. Punishable by death. We don't have time for this. We need to get to that shuttle now. Go with persuasion just because it's got a orange bit. Another in your position could have forgotten that the Emperor protects all of his subjects, but surely not you. It is your duty to help anyone you can. Persuasion succeeded. I don't know why you stick up for these parasites. They never would have helped someone like me. But they don't deserve to die either. You're right about that. Not all of them, at least. Whoa! Alright then. A dull thud comes from deep within the starport. Heavy footsteps shake the rockcrete, raising an unpleasant tremor in your bones? What now? Oh, there goes the shuttle. Or one of them, anyway.
You thought you had killed Aurora, false believers. Trip. For I am Aurora. I am the herald of change. Behold the final dawn and die!
You know, my mind when it's very funny in my head at least. My mind went, hold on, isn't that one of like the designs from like Warhammer 40K? And I'm like, mate, you are playing Warhammer 40K. Like, oh, yeah. Ooh, we go over here. Rebels, Minutemen, rebels, rebel. Anything else around? Seems to be the rebels. Okay. Fair enough. Rebels and Aurora here. 268 health. Okay, we need to sort of back off a bit, I feel. So maybe go there with Seth. Cassia. Let's bring you here. Cabela, I feel like you should go there. And get our two tanky characters. Abelard, let's put you here. And bring you, yeah, that back there a bit. Let's start the battle and see what happens. Nice. Steady, steady, steady. Okay, that's good, that's good. Ooh!
Let's get to it.
Down easy.
Let's make it quick.
I didn't spot him before.
I've suffered worse.
Ooh! Abelard got damaged. Might want to head over here. Because he's got some distance, and I don't know how we can close that distance to get to him very quickly. So if we can pull away and around here, just so we got a chance. 262. Abelard needs the heals. Right, we need to go full on like exploits all over the place on Aurora here. And we'll go with burns and stuff. Change up the weapon though. Okay, so we got 2 AP left. How much do we need for these anyway? Oh, that's heroic axe. Oh, okay. Okay. Why can I not use that then? Oh, I can, but it's next to me. So if I was there, I could do that. Okay, so... So, alright, chill mate. Let's bring you actually around here. Cabela could work well with these guys. If Cabela could get like a chain going up here, she could potentially get up there and take out the rebel leader gunner, but he is the issue. He is the issue, isn't he? Okay.
Scared yet?
Not really. Okay, Abelard. Okay, so large med kit. I feel like we need that. Definitely.
Ugh, field medicine at its finest.
Let's see about damage on you, please. Yeah, it's probably wise to have that going right now. Okay. Cassia. Okay. I don't like how he's down on the ground. It's like, ah. You've got death from above, but I was hoping to get some kind of charge in there that would actually. But you're too close. Maybe try and get a bit of damage out there might be a good idea, actually. Oh, parry. Come on now. Still on Cassia. Okay, Cassia, just go around there. Just defense. Okay. Oh, would have been no. Oh. I was aiming for that guy. I mean, I wanted one of them dead, so you know, works out. Works out. Okay. Let's just have everything around. Wait there. Bella. Like Bella. Go there. That's okay. That's okay. Okay.
High momentum.
We're not in a defense position, which isn't wise. So I'm thinking we use that just to go hide, essentially. Hey, ow! Stop going over there. Stop going over there. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Let's get to it.
looking. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay. It should be good. It's not targeting anyone else. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Oh no, can't. Can't, because I'm not in range, I'm assuming. Would you not have any on you at all? Oh, did that use them or something? And where did your exploits go? Huh. That's the problem with him being knocked down. Cabela needs to keep moving up. We should be okay there. Leave them for Cabela. Nice big hit. What we got here? What we got here? Soldier gains the ability to make a number of extra attacks equal to their weapon's fire rate.
Doubt is for the weak.
Oh, would have been nice. 13, thank you very much. Okay. Cassia. Just get that damage out over and over and over and over again. Okay. Bella. Right. So that'll hit both, right? Right? Thank you. Okay, Bella's gonna be making her way up there. That's the plan. We can use Death from Above if we want to get up there quicker. And I think that's probably wise, really. Just get up there. Have that as well. Okay. Heinrichs, how's your health looking? Your health's good. We'll go with that.
Let's see to it.
Let's buff you up, mate. Okay, endure. That's all your points, but we're buffing, we're buffing, we're buffing. Oh, steady. Hey, that's mean. She was hiding. You can't do that. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Seth. That's what we want on you. Okay, okay, okay. Okay.
High momentum.
Big health pack, please. There we go.
The healing is much appreciated.
It is, isn't it? It is. I'll go with that. And again.
Grey hair, sure hand.
We'll stick around there. Cassia? Do you have that already? Do you have that? Okay. That's risky. Is there an angle where I can get that over here where it'll get you but no one else? Yes. What? Is it right there? Like, I'd want that. It's like... Shame. Shame. Just go, keep going, go with the attack, go with the attack. Ah, don't you parry! Damn you. Okay. Right. So I really need to get up there. We'll get you taken out because you are the issue, mate. Just keep going with that. I may as well. Can't do much else, can I really here? Okay. It's alright. Oh, don't parry! It's not what we want. Oh! Are you running? Uh-oh. Oh, you're destroying the shop. Okay. Wait, you're just going around destroying them all? What the?
Out of my way.
That's not good.
Let's get to it.
Especially because she's over there on her own. Oh, no. We need to get people over there quickly.
Quick.
Still need you gone, don't I? Oh, she is out. Ooh. Ooh. I really need to get Cabela going up there. Right, let's start moving people up, actually. And let's see here. Wait, you came out of there as well? Let's change things a little bit. Okay. There you go, the precise attack. Rah, and such. Hey, Ballard. Go for you. Get you in the middle of that group there. Lovely. Because should get you taken out and you quite a bit of damage. That's good, that's good. Okay, Cassia. Oh, you're just out of range there. Okay.
I took care of this one.
Now we'll move in there. Don't need that. At least get that damage on you. Thank you.
On in, maggot.
It's like, yeah. Right, you can get up there, that's good.
Trust me.
So that's what we want, is you there. Because he's the issue, really, I feel. Out of everything that's around. We'll go with that. Go with the endure. Yeah, yep. Good. Nicely done, Abelard. Ow! No, you don't, mate. That was a big hit.
Glorious masters, and honor its
Let's get to it.
Out of my way.
Ah, yes, mate. You're down. Right. Let's get you going again. And we'll just stick with that. Okay. Now, we can actually do damage to you immediately here, can't we? And if we move there, and then just get a little bit more damage out there. Oh, it's a shame, isn't it? It's a shame. Cassia. Keep you charging in.
I'll see our foes obliterated.
Indeed. Lovely. And again, please. I almost got you there. Like, would it be worth doing that with Cassia? Apparently we'll get him, but... Ooh, if we do that... Ah, like Cassia, get to a good position. Get to a good position, because he's in range. Go on, get him. Yes!
I was born for a greater fate.
Okay, we just got the little stragglers to finish off, haven't we? Nice!
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Brace yourself, Abelard. Yeah, just bring you down. I'm assuming that's it. Nice. Alright, death from above. Over there, please. Thank you. So just you now. Okay. Heinrichs. Get him. Thank you. We did it! His colors were a blazing, raging crimson. Thank the Emperor that our souls are unburnt. Right, let's go get the sun back, right? Traitor has fallen. While we live still, praise him for his miracle. You went down, though. Incredible to have survived an encounter with a heretic Castrates. Oh, do we leave now? It's like, hey, we did it! Like, oh yeah. To the Void Ship Bridge. We'll take it. Oh yeah, I forgot all the loot. Yeah, except the loot. Yeah. That was a fun fight. I enjoyed that. It was risky with that sniper dude at the back. Glad I got on him very quickly. I think it was wise to use the death from above to get there quicker. I do think that was wise. I imagine that fight would have been a bit harder without Cabela around. Because she could get up there quickly and get to him. Come on, you're at 100%, come on. Let's go find our son. Ugh, what was that? What happened then? Thanks be to the Emperor. You are alive, your lordship. We are most gratified by your return, and the crew is full of zeal to carry out any orders you may have. Before anything else, I will hear an account of what happened to the system's sun. Lord Captain, we saw a number of ships approach the sun, black creations of inhuman make, amalgams of sharp angles and edges. They surrounded the star and then... My apologies, but I struggle to find the words that could describe that terrible sight. The Xenos made the sun vanish into the void. Drukhari? Alright then. As if we did not have enough troubles on our hands already. The Xenos? Enemies of humanity? A breed of Eldari? The most cruel and devious of their kind. The designs of their ships matches the description provided by the Vox Master. Like all Xenos, the Drukhari are a blight on the face of the galaxy, but their technology superiority is indisputable. They abhor and fear warp sorcery, which is why they rely on creations of their twisted intellect. And many of those creations are capable of things that may seem akin to sorcery to the unenlightened eye. The theft of a sun is one example of what they are capable of. Is there a chance we could recover the Owlcat star? Yes, you never know. You never know. Are you proposing that we ask for it back? No, Rogue Trader, the sun is lost. We must accept that as fact and deal with the consequences. Like, yeah, maybe there's one lying around we could replace it with then, just move it here, The situation calls for immediate action, Seth. We can continue this conversation later if you so wish, but right now, I believe you should assume command. What's the current situation on board? The navigator's sanctum is no longer empty, but the warp engine is still refusing to obey the engine seers. Without it, we cannot perform a warp jump. It may be angry, or perhaps it is lamenting the injuries it has suffered. I will immediately initiate preparations for a prayer service. If the Omnisire grants me comprehension, I will appease the machine spirit of this vessel. What's happening on the planet right now? Our augur operations are reporting numerous uprisings and other manifestations of the arch-enemy's powers at various locations on the planet. Based on the fragments of communications picked up by our Vox operators, there is practically no resistance being offered by the governor's forces. Millions of people are coveting to the blasphemous Final Dawn cult en masse and assembling in prayer circles. Oh dear, do we have any hope of retaking the planet? I fear that Owlcat Minoris is lost. The situation is deteriorating by the minute. We must leave the system as soon as possible. So what, we're leaning towards exterminatus? However, there are still people on the planet who have not succumbed to heresy and who are worthy of rescue. Besides the small number of our own shuttles, we also have the shuttles salvaged from the Starport. We must save as many as we can. This has all happened for a reason. Saint Argenta, whose name I carry with reverence and trepidation, is famed for saving the people of a dying world through the power of prayer. The God Emperor himself sent a star from the heavens that lifted the saint and her followers up to the sky, away from corruption and death. We must do as she did, direct all our efforts to saving those people who at this moment look to the heavens in hope of salvation. The lives of peasants are of little value. Our prime objective is to save the Holy Relic, the miraculous fusion reactor, and the electro priests who guard it and tend to it. There's a choice coming. Every moment we spend in proximity to a dying world, we are putting ourselves at risk. Your life, Lord Captain, is far more valuable than all of Owlcat Minoris. The von Valancius dynasty cannot be allowed to perish, and so lamentable though it is, we must rule out the idea of any evacuation. We could save a few. A few, maybe? The world is doomed, and its inhabitants along with it. The disappearance of the star was the final nudge toward death, the finale of the Cult of the Final Dawn's plans. I once witnessed a similar event, a world that had surrendered to the servants of the archenemy and permitted corruption to enter too deep. At this moment, millions of people are bowing down before those who promised them salvation. and they are willingly giving over their souls to chaos, a sacrifice great enough to bring forth a demon world. Our only hope of stopping the process is to retreat to a safe distance from the planet and conduct targeted bombing of the Electro-Priest Monastery. If we blow up the reactor, thermonuclear reaction will follow, the world's oxygen will evaporate, killing off the entire biosphere. In doing this, we will save millions of souls from a fate far worse than death. And we will save Reich Adminoris from becoming an outpost of the arch-enemy. Damn! Only death can rescue these people. The Undying One has reached out his hand to this world. It is time for him to reap his harvest. We must not reject his design lest millions of names never reach him, and instead perish in the depths of the Empyrean. Death is a mercy. Donim Seth. Whatever fate you choose for this world, I urge you to make haste, Lord Captain. The planet is burning in raging flashes of crimson and purple. I can see it, even from orbit. As do I see that the storm is already upon us. With every moment that we waste, it grows ever more difficult and perilous to steer the ship through the warp's turbulent currents. I'm with the lady on this. Enough talking, we need to get out of here while we still can. Something lurking in the depths of your consciousness bristles at the passing thought of saving people. The spike of horror you feel takes your breath away. It is as if you are planning to steal the prey of a mighty predator. The planet is already wrapped in a thread stretching out from the warp. It deserves to have a new master. Whoa, no. I only want to ask the questions. Which of the planet's inhabitants can we evacuate? The nobles you rescued at the Starport have given the coordinates of shelters where we can find surviving aristocrats and their families. As for Sergeant Malgar's troops, they will help to control the crowds of frightened commoners and prevent the shuttles from being overloaded. Thanks to you, we have salvaged many shuttles from the Starport that we can now use. Why can we not try to evacuate at least some of the people? For the simple reason that the transformation process will soon become irreversible, and our sole weapon against it useless. The energy released by the bombardment could stoke the warp energies. I have never witnessed the aftermath of a bombing of a demon world before, but there is enough evidence of such attempts for me to say with confidence that you do not want to see it. I'm going to go with have the pilots extract all of the commoners who have not yet converted to the call to the final dawn. Any delay caused by loading and transporting to the ship will cost us precious time. Do not deceive yourself, Seth. If you indulge your vanity, you will doom billions to eternal torment at the hands of the arch-enemy. Feels a bit too much. I must do as I see fit. Perhaps I am acting foolishly in the Inquisition's eyes, but that is my decision to make. In that case, I consider it necessary to point out that the mark of the archenemy could infiltrate the ship along with the rescued people. Keep that in mind for future. Oh, I was contemplating that, like... Yeah. It's like, there is that element. It's like, it is a risk, but I feel it's a risk worth willing to take at this point. Consider it done. It is likely our shuttles will have capacity to evacuate more people. Oh. Well, save the note. Yeah, we must send a shuttle to Rakidiphilia. The prisoners there do not deserve to be devoured by the warp. There is no need, your lordship. During the recent battle, our augurs recorded the emergence of a vessel from the asteroid field. It approached Rakidiphilia, sent down several shuttles, and then retreated. It seems the prisoners decided to capitalize on the fact that all eyes were decidedly not fixed on them at the time. Oh, fair enough. We'll get the nobles as well, though. Consider it done. It is likely our shuttles will have capacity to evacuate more people. The fusion reactor, I feel like we need to use that to destroy everything. That's it. There's nothing else on the planet to save. You should have listened to me, Rogue Trader. We all have to pay for this mistake. Oh. The bridge is in upheaval. The technomat's prayers mix together in a senseless cacophony, while servitors work hastily to remove a hardened crust of sacred unguents from the warp engine's components. In the middle of all this tumult stands Pascal, with a data slate clutched in his hands, seemingly disconnected from the flurry of activity around him. You blasted cog. That's a bit much. Do not interfere. The hectic storm of prayers and haphazard rituals rages on. Pascal, still as a statue in the eye of the maelstrom, makes no attempt to bring it under control. Your lordship, warp spawn have invaded the ship. We have blocked their advance by depressuring one of the infirmaries in their path, but it is only a temporary measure. The crew have been ordered to arm themselves and pray for the success of the Lord Captain and his Engine Seer Prime. Yeah, go Magos, if you do not bring this situation to control, we will all perish. Act swiftly. You are right. This is my temple. Tech comrades, heed my instruction. The mayhem immediately subsides and the crew's actions fall into some indiscernible logic. The Omnissiah's servants start working in sync and the binaric clamor becomes a symphony of reports which the Magos coordinates like a skillful conductor. Admirably done, Pascal. The Omnissiah guides me. Please take your place at the cogitator, Lord Captain. Step up to the cogitator. The huge machine in front of you is lit with dozens of vid screens and hundreds of lumens. The blinking lights and endless rush of symbols and digits on the green background make your eyes water, and a vague sense of alarm simmers in the depths of your mind. A typical reaction of a layperson when confronted with the magnitude of the Omnissiah's creation. Among the numerous controls you see the mouth of a cyber gargoyle, the same as at the gate of the warrant chamber. Oh, hello. Servants of the machine god, heed my command. Acolytes, prepare the incense instrumentation for the liturgy of machine spirit propitiation. The senior technomats recite the prayer to generate a current data report. Operations will be marked with the campanological protocol Omnissiah Rejoice. I must inform you that for the purpose of safety, a complete reassembly of the warp sextant and updating of its datasmith blessings are required. If it is not done, then at launch the volume of aggregate calculation errors could result in the destruction of the data crypts. Data crypts. What we got? A data repository. Okay. But as we do not have 100 hours at our disposal, we must omit this procedure. A minor deviation from the right of operation for the sake of appeasing the spirits. What must I do? Place your hand inside the throat of the cogitator guardian, the cyber gargoyle, which has been assigned to guard the forbidden data crypts. The dynastic blood extracted from your veins will serve as a key to the data core where the machine spirit dwells. To it, we will offer our prayers so that we may bypass the protective protocol for our detective connections and launch the warp sextant. The laws of the Omnissiah know no exceptions, and so in this ritual I will remain at your side to placate the wrathful machine spirit in whose abode you will be intruding. Follow my liturgies, Lord Captain. May we receive his blessing. I trust him. Place your hand in the gargoyle. Cyber gargoyle. The metal jaws clamp down on your hand, breaking your delicate corporal sheath and releasing warm red liquid into its gullet. At the same moment, the image of the vid screen before you changes. Stuff. By my authority, I revoke the inviolability protocol of the warp engine. Oh, expected a scene then. Servants of the Omnissiah, make now the offering of cleansed data crypts to the machine spirit so that it may be filled with their true and calibrated data. May the Omnissiah have mercy on our souls. In meek solemnity, the acolytes offered up the cleansed data crypts to the warp engine one after another, repeating prayers of exaltation. After anointing the contacts with sacred unguents, Pascal inserts them in the cogitator's slots. Your head begins to spin from the holy censer's foul-smelling clouds of smoke and from the loss of blood that the cyber gargoyle continues to drink from you, and the world swims before your eyes. Let this mechanism awaken in renewed purity. No. Is everything alright, Magos? After a few seconds, one of the data crypts mounted on the cogitator begins to emit sparks. A moment later, another data crypt does the same. The next bursts into flame and gives off foul-smelling smoke around you. The omniscient servants break off from their prayers, and someone bursts into frantic pleading. The mass of errors in this warp sextant's calculations destroying the data repositories. The offering did not appease the ship's spirit. The warp engine cannot be filled with the motive force. We are trapped. Oh, great. Perhaps an alternative Horizon protocol or an emergency launch of the auxiliary coils. Okay. While the other vid screens are filled with more and more strings of symbols, the monitor in front of you blinks and its static image changes. Pascal is too engrossed in his ritual to notice. Magos, a moment if you will. Well, Captain, distorted transmissions from the data core, most likely the residual cognitive functions of the built-in servitors. Omniscient, shield us from the machine ghosts. Machine spirit, can you hear me? The cogitator's servant creaks quietly in its joints, a sound that is drowned out by the binaric hymns and the trapping or tapping of command runes. Okay, entry rescue query. I don't think it's rescue us. We'll go with rescue. Yes, machine spirit, rescue us, but I don't think that's what it's saying. Maybe it's like someone else is injured, someone else needs a rescue, will you help them? That's the query. Well, Captain, the excess of motion in your command will render it unintelligible to... Wanted it to be like, warp. Like, whoa! Pascal's next vocalization goes unsynthesized as he sees the vid screen begin to stabilize one after another. The strings, frenetically galloping across the green background, are replaced with stable images of regularly updating status reports. Only one monitor remains inexplicably red. And that one there, you can see it. Well, there's another one there, actually. Two, you would say, are red. Registering, warp sextant activated. Registering data stream stabilizing. Registering, 0 data errors found. Reporting the warp engine is ready for translation. I am also reporting evidence indicating a Category 3 miracle fulfilling the criterion. Thou shalt witness the mechanism that toils in glorification of its function and in defiance of deactivation. Lord Captain. Reva here. The crew are almost finished carrying out the orders given earlier, and I've just received confirmation from the engineering halls. I don't know what you did, but the warp engines are up and raring to go. We're ready to begin the translation to warp, your lordship. Lord Captain speaking. Give the order to commence translation to the warp. Waiting for you to ascend to the captain's throne, Lord Captain. May the Emperor protect us. Let's get out of here. It's going purple. Let's leave. Let's leave. Let's go. Quickly. It's going red from looks of it a little bit. Let's get the hell out of here. Go. Sit in the throne.
Preparation procedures for warp translation have been initiated.
Nope. Warp. Move the mouse out of the way for that. What is going on here?
The Fon Valancia's flagship made its way out of the doomed star system. As the void ships plunged deeper into the Coronis expanse, the rogue trader's subjects bid a formal farewell to the late head of the dynasty. the Aurora von Valancius.
Oh, a funeral.
Having paid their last respects, the crew gathered their strength and braced themselves for whatever was to come next.
What is to come next? Lord Captain, allow me to report. Our journey through the warp is coming to an end. Good, good, good. Lady Navigator Orcelio informs me that we have reached the point where we can translate to real space in the Veribunda system? Alright then. The Lady Navigator and her pilots are awaiting your permission to begin the process. The Veribunda system is home to the Footfall. I'd heard of that. That's where we were heading, weren't we? Initially, I think. The only Imperium outpost with a functioning wharf in the Coronis Expanse. The tech priests are begging you to have mercy on the machines worn down by the warp and allow the servants of the Omnissiah to inspect and heal the void ship's wounds in the dock. I think that's a good idea. The prayers and rituals will take some time, which our astropathic choir will use to establish a connection with the prime worlds of your protectorate, Dargonus, Janus, and Kiava Gamma. Master Zachary Weiss has recovered an invitation previously adrift in the Immaterium. The Liege of Footfall has humbly requested an audience with the rogue trader of the von Valancius dynasty. According to Master Zachary, the message was tinted with shades of pleading. I quote, apparently, the Liege is anxious to meet as soon as possible. Okay. Footfall. Place where filth and sanctity go hand in hand. Reverend Hieronymus Dolorso, I think, will most likely expect a visit from me. Imagine he will be interested in talking to you as well, Seth. I'll be leaving your void ship when we arrive on Footfall, Seth. Once that is done, consider the Lord Inquisition's or the Lord Inquisitor's task complete. Oh no, but I want you to stay. I hereby inform the rogue trader that during a comprehensive system inspection, this unit discovered data clusters within the captain's cogitator that are concealed from prying eyes by means of a personal cipher and a sacrament of algorithmic authorization. Unit Seth von Valancius has been added to the access list and assigned the identifier Keeper Number 2. The unit can access the data from the captain's cogitator provided that he possesses the decryption key. Are you leaving us, Heinrichs? The arrangement between the Lord Inquisitor and your predecessor was that I be transported to Footfall and no farther. I dare not take advantage of your generosity and patience any more than I already have, Seth. Aww. It's like, you're a skilled fighter, I could use people like you. What do you say we extend your stay in my retinue? Or retinue. Thank you for your offer, but I must decline. I'm afraid my duty to the Golden Throne comes before anything else. Aww. Wanted you to stay around. Argenta, who is this Reverend who wants to talk to me? He is the head of the Drusian mission on Footfall and one of the most prominent clergymen in his sector. Paying him a visit is a good thing for any law servant of the Emperor to do. I assisted his mission before I joined Lady Theodora on her voyage. I need his blessing to accompany the new rogue trader on the von Valancius dynasty. If you wish to have me aboard your void ship, I request that we meet with the Reverend. The shed blood has washed away the taint from our bodies. It is only right that we now wash our souls with the blessings of the servant of the Undying One. The Drusians, like the blood-spun web, are devoted to that, rejecting wealth and luxury and surrendering themselves to his service. Though their thread is different from ours, the first spinner spoke of them with respect. Hey, Ballard, do you know anything about the Liege of Footfall? Vladim Tukara is a very peculiar young man. Consider your upcoming conversation a baptism of fire in Footfall's political arena. Such things are not spoken out loud, but Liege Takara is the appointee of the Caspilicia mission, the largest robber baron crime syndicate in the Calixis sector. They specialize in the coal trade, buying and selling for all kinds of Xenos rubbish. Ooh, that'd be good for us. Because I need that, don't I? Fotful was previously run by a liege who did business with several criminal factions at once. But he suffered an accident. The reins of power were picked up by Takara, whose appointment benefits not only the Caspilicia, but also their most powerful ally in the Coronis Expanse, rogue trader Caligos Winterscale. Vladimir is a slippery yet very cautious fellow. I'm going to get these names wrong over and over again. He does not usually beat around the bush and does not play mind games. Perhaps more importantly, he is no fool. Fools do not rise this high in the Caspilician hierarchy. Keep all this in mind. You are a rogue trader. You stand above him in status and wield considerable power. Having said that, history has seen cases where the Caspilician barons cross swords with rogue traders and emerge victorious. Do not forget that and remain vigilant. The Caspilicia. Vile tech thieves. Oh my. Tell the Lady Navigator I give her leave to make the translation from warp into real space. And we arrive in the new area. I think we got enough information there. Vigdis begins issuing instructions. The massive ship appears to change with every word. The bridge is set in motion as hundreds of people start to prepare for the shift to real space. And measured chanting fills the corridors to safeguard the vessel and its crew. One more thing, Lord Captain. No one at the station knows about Lady Theodora's demise and you inheriting the title. Liege Takara will be informed it is required so we can use the dock, and besides, he's expecting a personal audience with the rogue trader. He will not meet with an unknown person of unclear standing. However, it is still the matter of announcing your arrival. You can either arrive on the station with the proper pomp and ceremony or choose to visit incognito. We'll arrive officially as the rogue trader. It will be done, Lord Captain. With your gracious permission, I will return to my duties. Right, so I think maybe, and this might be an opportunity to go around and speak to everyone again, because I think we're like in a next chapter, next act after that. If we're in a new star system, maybe. That's what I'm feeling there. I'll have a better idea once we get going around, because we traveled to a new star system, so it's like, yeah, we're somewhere else now. So that just feels like we're at the next point. So maybe, I mean, you guys probably know better than me on this. Maybe now's the time to go around and speak to everyone again, do the rounds on the ship and see what we've got. So what we'll do is we'll end this part here now, and in the next part we'll see what's around and see if we speak to anyone. If not, we'll just carry on with what we're doing. You know, it's either going to be the rounds around the ship, on the bridge, or we carry on exploring what's out there. One of the two. So we'll see you in the next part anyway. I had fun with that fight that we did, that big one with Aurora. That was fun. That was fun. Anyway, we'll see you in the next part. Toodle pip.